What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And over the past, I'd say couple days or so, I've received in the mother load from MVD. So I've got Arrow video stuff to show off. I've got MVD Rewind stuff to show off. I've got a new 4K release done by MVD that I'm excited to get into. A box set that I am just chomping at the bit to break into here today. So this is kind of an Arrow video MVD showcase video for the month of June. So I'm going to cover all of these. All of these right here are June titles. I'm going to cover them all, and I'm going to go over like what dates they come out and the price points and all that good stuff. Arrow video is really knocking, and MVD too is really knocking it out of the park in the month of June. Like at the beginning of the year, I was like, I don't know about Arrow video. I feel like they're on a downward slope, but like they've really picked it up. And like, I think that June is their strongest month yet. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I don't want this video to go too long. I'm going to cover all of this stuff, most of this stuff here, right here with you guys. And then I'm going to go to the unboxing table to do the last item that I have. I'm very excited to get into that one. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to get into? Let's start with Warriors 2. I already unboxed this one on the channel, but I wanted to include it in this video because I did it a couple of weeks ago on like a haul video. But I wanted to include it in here because it is a part of June. It comes out on June the 6th, so it's an Arrow video title. So let's unbox it again, just to kind of include it in this video as the, make it a part of the definitive June Arrow video showcase here on the channel. But this looks like a really cool release. Like Arrow video has been knocking it out of the park with these Kung Fu movies. And right there, guys, I'll show you the front, show you the back. They just do great job with their packaging and just their additions, and including posters like this, double-sided posters with the newly commissioned artwork and also the older poster artwork. So very cool stuff, guys. Warriors 2. They also have a booklet in here as well, which is very cool. Again, already showed this off a couple weeks ago. So if you watched that video a couple weeks ago, like, Ken, I've already seen all this crap. Well, you're about to look here in a second. You're gonna see some crap that you haven't seen yet. Okay. At least not on this channel. You got some cool disc art right there. Let's put the poster back in. And let's flip this reversible cover art. Bing, bang, boom. Look at that. Look at that cool stuff, guys. And I believe that this has a exclusive Arrow video, a site Arrow video exclusive as well. But this is available on June the 6th for $27.99. And now we're going to jump into June the 13th. This is when all the MVD stuff comes out. So I do have Witchtrap right here, which is an MVD Rewind release. A little bit of a different type of cover on this one than the usual MVD releases. So this is spine number 49 in the MVD Rewind series. Which is a great series. Like I love the way they do these. It's really like retro and just reminds you of that old school, like going to the video store, like just browsing the VHS tapes. Like this is the aesthetic that they're going for with this line. And I just think that they absolutely nail it. So let's go ahead and cut the plastic off of this. I just got this one in today, so very excited to check this movie out. I've never seen this movie before. And very nice cover art on this one. I'll go ahead and show you the back. Right there, we'll zoom in on that. And then we'll take this slip cover off. And here you got the more traditional MVD Rewind cover right there of Witchtrap. And then we'll spin it around. You got the synopsis. You got special features, casting lists down below. So yeah, I can't wait to break into it. I really enjoy watching the MVD Rewind releases. So I'm trying to see if they got any new special features here. I don't know if anybody released this before. I'm pretty sure that somebody did at some point, but you got special features here, guys. It looks like you got quite a bit. Like Linnea Quigley's in this movie. I had no idea Linnea Quigley. I'm getting all kinds of Linnea Quigley stuff and recently, so I better not tell my wife about this one because she got upset about that horror workout that I got. Interview with cinematographer Tom Jewett, interview with special effects supervisor Tassio Bori, and you also got an interview with Linnea Quigley as well. Witchtrap VHS version, 92 minutes. Are they trying to say that that's the that it's in like VHS quality? Like that's pretty cool if they have like an HD 1080p 2K transfer and they also have VHS quality of the movie as well. So yeah, very cool stuff, guys. Let's break this open. And I like the disc art. It's simple, but again, it's going for that kind of VHS style. So that's kind of the style of the VHS tape. And then inside you have a poster as well. So it's nothing like, it's not as big as the Arrow video posters, but still pretty cool that they include this in these releases. And these releases, both this one and the other MVD Rewind I'm getting ready to get into, are $19.99 as far as the prices. And really cool reversible cover art. Oh my goodness, this is okay, so this is like a straight up ripoff of a Fright Night right here. That's what that looks like. It looks like a Fright Night poster. So I don't know what that's all about. From the writer and director of Witchboard is Witchtrap. So I haven't seen Witchboard either. Is this like a sequel, or is this, I don't understand. Is it like a spiritual successor? Same writer and director, but very cool Fright Night style artwork on that right there. So that's Witchtrap, guys. Again, this comes out on June the 13th. And it could be possible, guys, as I go through these. I have watched one of these in this stack that I'm going to do a little mini review for you guys. But anything else that I go over, like I'm just doing a showcase right here. I'm just doing some unboxings. I haven't watched any of these but the one. So it's possible that I watch these and maybe I want to do a standalone review for them at some point. So you may see reviews for any of these at some point going forward throughout the month. But the next one I got is Killzone. So already did an unboxing of this one on the channel as well. I got this one in Warriors 2 and very early. So I did an unboxing of those. But again, I'll go ahead and show it off again. This is due out on June the 13th, and it's got special features. New special features. It's got a new audio commentary, much like LA Wars. Got a new audio commentary with Heath from Serial at Midnight. So very cool that he's getting into doing more audio commentary. And you got new The Making of Killzone, featuring an interview with co-writer and producer Jack Marino, moderated by filmmaker and project producer Steve LaShaw. So yeah, you get some new interviews and stuff on these, which is very cool. Very cool stuff, guys. Sometimes MVD Rewind will hit you with that. They'll hit you with some brand new special features as well. And again, this is only $19.99. Very cool inside artwork right there. And again, like Witchtrap, you do get that poster. Again, it's not double-sided, but you get a small little poster, which is a cool addition, I think. No reversible cover art, just some interior artwork right there. And again, you have that disc that's that VHS kind of aesthetic. So all right, let's put this over here. Killzone, excited to watch this one. I like this one because it's kind of ripped down here. It's like a ripped VHS tape, and it kind of plays like it's revealing the VHS. That's really cool. I like little touches like that, I think are really cool. So getting into the next one, guys, we have the Game Trilogy right here. And I think I may have already showed this one off as well, but again, I'm going to show it off again. This comes out on June the 20th right here. So I'll go ahead and show you the back, and then we'll browse the special features. So you have the Most Dangerous Game, the Killing Game, and the Execution Game. And yeah, there's people watching right now. There's like, I've seen all this crap before, Ken. We'll get to the stuff you haven't seen here in a second. But I like to get this all in, guys. You got some discs. You got 2 discs, so there's 2 movies on the last disc right there. And you do get, yeah, Arrow Video just killed it this month. Like 5 big-time releases coming out this month in the US. So you get that double-sided poster right there. I got a lot of movies to watch, guys. A lot of movies. You got a cool little booklets. Bam, bam, bam. I am feeling like I'm suffering deja vu right now, though, going through the same titles over again. All right, let's get into some of the stuff you haven't seen yet. We got Rain Man on 4K. This one comes out on June the 13th, so I am very excited to dig into this. I think that this is MVD's first official 4K that has released. Now, they do have Swamp Thing coming out on 4K, and when they just announced Ghoulies coming out on 4K as well, but I think this is the first official MVD 4K. So it's not a part of the Laservision line, Laserdisc line, or anything like that. It's just a standalone 4K done by MVD. So very excited to dig into this one and see how they did with their first 4K release. And I know that this has been delayed like multiple times. I think that they were going to release this without HDR and Dolby Vision. I think they went back and added that stuff in when they got everybody complaining about it. So yeah, it has HDR and it has Dolby Vision, as you can see on the back right there. In the initial announcement, they did not have that. And then you got the casting list, special features, synopsis, and all that. I don't know if there's any new special features here. I don't think that there is. I think they're all like ported over features, but I could be wrong. But you do get, you know, multiple audio commentaries. You get a bunch of past special features, so it's definitely some really cool stuff in this release. I love the cover. It's just, you know, it reminds me of like the Scream Factory covers. It's just the classic poster with the 4K Ultra HD at the top, which I love. It's simple, but I love it. And again, I already showed you all that stuff, guys. So let's take it out of the case. And we have the 4K case right there. And we got the back right there. And I'm definitely excited to watch this. I've never seen this movie before. This is a classic movie starring Tom Cruise, Dustin Hoffman, so I'm sure it's great. Nothing inside. You just got the 2 discs, but at least you have the Blu-ray and you have the 4K Ultra HD. No digital code or anything. But there you have it, guys. That's Rain Man on 4K. And right now this is available for pre-order for $34.99. So it's a little pricey for a 4K release, but I mean, it is technically a boutique release right here of Rain Man on 4K. And I'm going to leave all the pre-order links for all of this stuff down below in the description if you want to check any of this stuff out. I would definitely encourage you to use those links. They are affiliate links and they do support the channel when you use them. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Mallrats on 4K. And I was very excited when this got announced because for whatever reason, I don't know why, because my love for this movie runs very deep. Like, I watched Mallrats for the first time, I think, when it came out. Like, when I was 10, 11 years old, I was watching this movie. It was one of my favorite comedies when I was a kid. So when they announced the Blu-ray and it came out back in 2020, for whatever reason, I didn't get it. I don't know why. I think about getting it all the time in sales and stuff, and I just never pull the trigger. And then they announced the 4K, and I was like, hell yes, I'm going to get Mallrats on 4K. Like I said, I grew up with Mallrats. Like, I grew up with Clerks, grew up with Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma. A lot of people ask me, they're like, Ken, how come you haven't seen this movie and this movie and that movie? Like, what were you doing, like, growing up? Why were you're a movie guy, right? You're a movie fan. And, you know, you grew up and you haven't seen all these movies. Well, until I was about 20 years old, like maybe older than that, I was really only watching like Kevin Smith movies, other comedies, and horror movies. Like, that was my bread and butter. Like, when I was a kid, I wasn't diving into crime movies, drama movies. Now, of course, there's exceptions. I love 90s action films and disaster movies and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, I have no joke. I'm not even joking with you. And I did this with a lot of movies. When I found a movie that I loved, I watched it over and over and over again, and I would never veer out of my comfort zone. So I've probably seen Mallrats at least 100 times. I'm not kidding. I have at least seen this movie 100 times. I watched it over. There was weeks where I watched it every single day. So there's no way I haven't seen this movie over 100 times. I have not seen the movie, though, to be honest, in about 10 years. Because I just kind of got out of watching, you know, the Kevin Smith movies there for a little bit. Again, I watch them on repeat all the time. Had this on DVD, gave it away a few years ago, and I regret it because it had that classic like poster art of the movie on it, and it was an awesome DVD edition. Gave that away, but I'm so glad that I have it back in the collection. I think I still have it on VHS in there as well, but really cool artwork on this cover right here. And as far as the 4K restoration, guys, like, I thought it was really good, but I don't know what the Blu-ray that Arrow Video did back in the day looked like either. And you don't get that Blu-ray in this release. You only get the 4K for the theatrical cut and the extended cut. So both of the cuts in this release are in 4K. They didn't skimp and just do one cut in 4K. They did both cuts on 4K here for Mallrats. So I thought it looked really good. I thought that certain aspects of this movie would really pop in 4K because there's some stuff like at the end when they get to the dating game show, like all that stuff's very colorful. But there's also just some really like standout scenes in the mall all throughout the movie. So I thought everything looked great. I thought it was a really excellent Arrow Video 4K restoration. Now, how much of an upgrade was it from that initial Blu-ray release, which I imagine was probably a 4K scan, I would say. I don't know because, again, I haven't seen it, but I thought that this was a really good 4K, and I really enjoyed rewatching this movie. This is one that I can just like quote frontwards and backwards, and every time I watch it, like every single scene in this movie just takes me back to when I was a child. I love it. Like, Brody was just like my favorite character back when I was a kid. And Kevin Smith really explains it best. Like, he does an incredible, and it was really awesome. Like, watching this, made me want a Arrow Video Kevin Smith box set like so bad. And I don't care if they just do the View Askew universe, like do Clerks, do Mallrats, do Chasing Amy, do Dogma, do Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, do Clerks 2, do the reboot, and then throw Clerks 3 in there. I don't care. Those movies like all set in the same universe. Like I would love an Arrow Video box set with multiple special features with Kevin Smith. I can listen to Kevin Smith talk all day. I think he's super interesting. He knows how to talk. Like he knows how to sell his stuff as well. So of course they had plenty of special features with this release that again came out back in 2020, but I missed out on them with Kevin Smith. I'm sure that wasn't hard to get him to do like an hour of special features. The dude's always talking on the internet about his movies, about the Marvel movies. He has a YouTube channel, so I'm sure it wasn't hard to be like, hey Kevin, can you shoot some stuff for Arrow Video release of Mallrats? I'm sure he was game, and he has some great stories talking about this movie because this was kind of a stain on his career when it came out. I didn't know that when I was a kid. I just watched movies. I didn't know how they performed or anything like that. So I always loved this movie. I didn't know until I got a little bit older that it bombed at the box office and nobody liked it. And it kind of led him down a very dark path in his career. And of course, after that, he went back to doing more indie movies like Chasing Amy and then came back and did a little bit more big budget with Dogma. But Mallrats was him like going mainstream, and then he had to quickly like dial it back a little bit because this movie bombed at the box office. Opening weekend, it made like $2 million. Like nobody went out to see this movie, but I still think it holds up. I think it's super funny. I love the special features here. Like that intro with Kevin Smith talking about this movie. You can just tell this movie means a lot to him, but also like he had a very like negative look on this film at what it did to his career for a long time, and now people are loving the movie, and he credits that to the Marvel universe because like Kevin Smith was really ahead of his time. Like you look back at what he was doing in the 90s, and like Jay and Silent Bob was showing up in every movie. Like it was really like a shared universe. It was a connected universe, and he was doing that stuff back in the 90s before it was cool, and Marvel was doing it, and DC was doing it, and everybody was trying to do their own like universes. Kevin Smith was doing it back in the 90s with the View Askew universe. So, and to be perfectly honest, this is probably my favorite Kevin Smith movie. Like I said, it was Clerks for a long time, and I do think that's probably his best film, but I just rewatched this one so much and I have such a fun time with it, and I think it honestly just holds up extremely well. So Mallrats is a great comedy. If you haven't seen it from the 90s, definitely check it out. Definitely check out this Arrow Video 4K. This is going for $34.99 right now, so a bit pricey. And if you have the Blu-ray that came out back in 2020, I completely understand not wanting to upgrade because I'm sure that Blu-ray looks really good and you got all the special features. They didn't add any new special features here with this release. So that's Mallrats, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into another one of my favorite 90s movies, and that is Waterworld. We got a 4K release of Waterworld. Now, I did buy the Blu-ray release back in 2018, I believe, when this came out. This was actually my first ever Arrow Video big box set, maybe my second ever Arrow Video release, because I think I bought Creepshow 2, or third, because I bought Creepshow 2 and House first. So this is my third Arrow Video release, but it's a great edition. And you know, for anybody that didn't get that edition and this 4K is coming out, like this is a great you know, way to dive into this Waterworld universe, because all of the cuts of the movie are in this. You got like 3 different cuts. You got the extended cut, the theatrical cut, the Ulysses cut. I think there's a TV cut. There might be like 4 or 5 cuts of this movie in here. So let's go ahead and look at it. We got the theatrical cut, we got the TV cut, and the Ulysses cut. So 3 cuts of this movie here. And I'll go ahead and show you the back. You got the J card right there. And yeah, I love it. Love seeing the new like Arrow Video big box set releases. They don't do enough of these big box set releases. Now, I would have loved it if they did it for Mallrats, but you know, Waterworld had a hard box, and Arrow Video's model seems to be whatever they did for the Blu-ray, that's what they're going to do for the 4K. So you have this big hard box set for Waterworld right here. So I will probably more than likely be either selling this or giving this away at some point for sure, because it is the exact same edition. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box right here. And we have the 4K case. We have the front and we have the back. Show you the special features and all that stuff. And just a great set, guys. This was great back in 2018 when it came out. You got 3 discs in this set. And I believe all of these discs, okay, I think these other 2 are just Blu-ray. So the Ulysses cut and the TV cut are just Blu-ray. and the theatrical cut is 4K. So, and Waterworld already had, just so you guys know, Waterworld already has a 4K. Universal did a 4K of this like shortly after the 2018 Arrow video release came out. So this is the second 4K of Waterworld that's come out, which makes it a little bit less exciting. But I never got that 4K because I had the Arrow release and I was happy with that. So, all right, let's go ahead and do the reversible cover art. And you have the classic poster for Waterworld right here, which is really awesome. And you also have a big booklet right here, which is equally as awesome. And I don't know how you guys feel about Waterworld. I feel like it gets made fun of a lot nowadays, but like I loved this movie when I was a kid, and when I rewatched it a few years ago with the Arrow release, I still loved it. I think it's really, really fun. It's a epic, you know, post-apocalyptic film on the water. The world's flooded, and Kevin Costner's got to, you know, he's got to take care of some bad guys like Dennis Hopper. So it's a good movie. I enjoy it. It's a little long, I'll admit that, but I think that it's still a really, really good movie. I always thought it was cool when he went under the water and he saw all the skyscrapers and the cities and stuff. It's a good post-apocalyptic film that I think is actually aged pretty well. So, and this is available right now for $34.99, which is a really good price for this, you know, hard box edition right here of Waterworld. And again, if you don't already own this in your collection at all, like there's great features and everything about this edition with the 3 cuts and everything it includes is just spectacular. So I highly recommend it. Arrow Video always does a great job with these hard box editions. And the last thing that we're going to get into, guys, is the one that I am the most excited for, and that is the Enter the Video Store Arrow Video box set. So we are going to go to the unboxing table. I'm going to show you the full tour of this packaging. So very excited to get into this, guys. It's available for $79.99 right now, but yeah, without further ado, let's go break into this. All right, so I removed the plastic, and yeah, let's get into this thing, guys. This is a spectacular box set from Arrow Video. Like, they did a great job with that Lucas Moodysson box set earlier this year, but this one takes the cake for me. And you remove this thing like a slipcover right here, which is freaking awesome. But let's take you around. Let's take you on the tour. Enter the Video Store Empire of Screams box set. You all can read all that, pause it if you want to. And bam, we have limited edition contents. You got disc 1, the Dungeon Master, disc 2, Dolls, disc 3, Cellar Dweller, disc 4, Arena, and disc 5, Robot Jock. So I haven't seen any of these movies. I've heard of Dolls, but that is the only one that I've heard of in this set. So that's probably going to be the first one that I watch tonight when I get done filming this. So just awesome artwork on this. I absolutely love it. It's so freaking cool. But let's take it out of the slipcover, and you got more cool artwork on the back. Just awesome stuff, guys. This is probably, yeah, this is the best thing Arrow Video has done all year. I'll be honest. Super cool. All right, and then you got stuff on the top. You're never too old to play with toys. And let's take the top off and reveal all of these awesome Arrow Video cases right here, which I think is super cool. I like that they didn't just do like the little sleeves, like they did, like the Lucas Moodysson, I believe, had the little sleeves in it, which is fine. That's cool. Or just tinier cases. But these are just legitimate, you know, Arrow Video cases, which is awesome. Now, I would have loved slipcovers on each one, but I'm not going to get too greedy. So let's take out this booklet first. And this is kind of like an Arrow magazine. They kind of set this up like a magazine, which is awesome. Empire Screams, own them today. Really cool stuff. Go ahead and flip through some of this. These movies look super cool, though. Very cool stuff, guys. Again, I don't know too much about these movies, but I am excited to learn. And I mean, a freaking robot. Is that like a killer robot movie? That sounds awesome. So very cool stuff. Let's dive into each one. And we'll start with Arena right here. Great artwork on this, guys. Like, Arrow Video just outdid themselves with this. They really did. Man versus monster. Okay, I believe that you do get, new interviews. So I believe you do get new special features and stuff in here. So very cool stuff. Love it. We'll break this open. Show you that disc art on the inside. I think there's art cards in here as well. And a poster. If all these have posters, like, that's freaking awesome. I cannot wait, guys. I'm probably going to be doing a full-on review for this. Look at that poster. That is awesome. I'll probably be doing a full-on review for this after I watch all of these. I would say that I probably will. All right, so very cool cards. You get 3 cards in here. This does have reversible cover art, which is very cool. And again, guys, this is going for $79.99 right now, which is not a bad deal at all. Because you get 5 movies, you get 5 Arrow Video cases. And sometimes when they release just a standalone Arrow Video release, Blu-ray release like this, no slipcover, $27.99. So the fact that you get 5 movies in here, I think it's a steal. I think it's an absolute steal. But that's, you know, Arena. So excited to watch that one. And then we got the Cellar Dweller right here with the Arrow Video artwork. Show you the spine. Show you the back. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, you get Jeffrey Combs in this. That's awesome. From Reanimator, From Beyond. All right. Kind of zoom in on that. I'm pretty sure you get new special features in that. You got the casting list and the specs at the bottom. Open this up and you get the cards in here. What is that thing? And you get Jeffrey Combs and some flames. You get Jeffrey Combs again. And on the back, I didn't see this on the other one, but they got you know, the Arrow Video artwork on the back right there. And then you get the poster on the inside. All of these are double-sided posters too, which is freaking awesome. It's the original poster right there. I can't wait. I cannot wait to dive into these. For sure. They all look awesome. Like every single one of them looks awesome. And you got that disc art right there, which is really cool. And then you got the reversible cover art, which is super awesome. So yeah, let's go, guys. That is awesome. The original poster art is freaking cool as hell. That is really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Dolls. And I've heard a lot of good things about this one. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this one is directed by Stuart Gordon. It is, right there at the bottom. So this is the first one that I'm going to watch for sure. And I love that runtime, 77 minutes. Hell yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, we'll show off the special features, all that stuff. Some great stuff in this release, guys. I'm very impressed. Like I said, this is the release of the year for Arrow Video. Really cool. And then we'll show off these art cards. They just put a lot of work into this, and I appreciate it. Look at that guy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna open this thing up. And that's the classic Dolls poster, which is very cool. And then you spin it around and bam. I can show this off better when I'm at the table, but you know, like I decided to come over here and do the unboxing. I feel like I get a better angle of everything when I do it over here. And then we'll flip it and you got that classic poster art right there. Show off the back, show off the spine. All right. I know you guys have been sitting a long time watching me get through all this stuff, and I appreciate it. The Dungeon Master. My goodness, look at this. All right, focus, focus. All right. Very cool. So I don't know anything about this movie at all. Who is this directed by? This is directed by a lot of people, but I see Charles Band's name in there. So I think that, yeah, Full Moon, Charles Band, who also did, you know, Puppet Master, did all the Full Moon stuff. He's pretty much the man behind Full Moon. So very cool. I'm excited to check this one out as well. And something fell out of that. What was that? This is an extra thing. Arrow Video Sales Rental Service. So Bearer is entitled to all privileges offered exclusively to club members. So they kind of did like an Arrow Video Store card, which is, that's freaking awesome, man. Arrow Video went all out for this. I got to give it to them. They're killing it. Great artwork on the cards. And a really cool poster right here. Go ahead and move this out of the way. All right. Great stuff, guys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that. Really awesome posters. Really awesome posters. I will be watching every single one of these for sure and doing a review on this set. Great disc art on that one. Flip it around. The classic poster art. Bam, Dungeon Master. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Robot Jocks. And I guess this is like Killer Robots or something, which is really awesome. That's awesome artwork, though. I love that artwork. And you got the spine right there. On the back, the Ultimate Killing Machine, part man, part metal. The director, Reanimator. So is this also... This is also Stuart Gordon. Very cool. I love having more Stuart Gordon movies in the collection. Big fan of his work so far from the stuff I've seen. The Ultimate Killing Machine. I already read that. So what am I doing? But looks like you get some good special features. A good amount of special features on this one right here. So a new documentary appreciation of the stop motion animator. Oh my goodness, you get documentary in here. This thing is loaded, guys. Like legitimately loaded. Dare I say, I mean, I said Arrow video release of the year. Dare I say release of the year? Like, this thing is awesome. Okay. You got the poster. Holy crap, look at that. Look at that. And that's the new artwork right there. Is this like RoboCop? Like a knockoff RoboCop or something? If so, I'm here for it. No judgment. Let's see what year this one came out. This is 1990, so yeah, knockoff RoboCop. I can say that. All right, so flip it over. Woo-wee, look at that. Love it. Absolutely love it, guys. This I'm in love with this box set. I got to get off of here. I got to go watch these movies, dig into them, and like I said, I'm going to be doing a review for this. Probably look for the review towards the end of the month, though. But I had to dig into this with you guys and unbox it and just show you how damn cool this set is. And you need to get it. Pre-order this damn thing, $79.99. Like, it's in this nice box set with nice artwork. I love the purple aesthetic of it. And it's worth it. Well worth it. I haven't even watched the movies yet, but it's well worth it to me to own this. So I would just pre-order it right now. Again, I will leave that link down below in the description. And thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.